What are some of the practical things that construction sites can do today to reduce their impact on the environment to lower their carbon emissions?
There's a huge emphasis now on reusing and repurposing existing buildings, whether that's actually extending or improving the existing piece of real estate or perhaps replacing it. We're seeing that probably one of the steps is for construction teams to carry out a repurposing audit, where you should be identifying materials that could be reused rather than recycled as a priority. Really designing in a much more of a sort of a kit format where you can actually construct a building, but then it's easily adaptable in its future. Generally, we're talking about roughly a 60-year life. Could be longer, but you've got to look at it at that time scale. There's this whole issue about transportation to and from sites. Perhaps that could be more consolidated, so it reduces the amount of movements, both in terms of materials that are brought to sites, but also labour.
So Bluebeam software supports a sustainable business strategy in a few different ways. I think the most obvious one is by removing paper and enabling digital workflows. The Bluebeam Review, one of our solutions, it sort of removes any need for printing because it provides the ability to take drawing output from virtually any authoring tool. Last year, Bluebeam helped the construction industry digitise 80 million documents online. And creating this many documents digitally instead of using paper saves around about 4.5 million kilowatt hours of energy and reduces greenhouse gases or greenhouse gas emissions by 2.3 million pounds. Bluebeam Review is built around the ability to work with PDF, and PDF, as you probably know, it's much more than just digital paper. This format allows 2D drawings to become data rich and to effectively contain BIM data, but also there's no requirement for specialist training like there would be for the big 3D BIM solutions. We're effectively providing the right people with the right information at the right time, and this helps reduce mistakes and rework, which of course leads to reductions in material waste.
Even today, in fact, I've just come off a meeting on a project where the poor structural engineer is spending literally days trying to dig out boxes of paper drawings to try and find things like the constructions of basements and piling mats for an existing building, which is only about 30 years old, and it's a absolute waste of time, resources, and even accuracy. Whereas this could all be embedded into a digital format and make it so much easier.
Bluebeam provides collaboration capabilities with Bluebeam Review in the form of Bluebeam Studio, and it has two primary sets of functionality. First of all, it allows users to upload and share an unlimited number of documents or project files. We call this the Studio project. It sort of makes sure that everybody's using the most up-to-date information. And secondly, it allows users to collaborate and mark up drawings in real time in a virtual meeting room. So wherever they are in the world, they can access what we call a studio session and work with the Bluebeam Review functionality in a team. There's no longer need to travel to the job site or to another stakeholder's office for things like design review meetings.